So the question I'm wondering is, what makes addictive games so addictive? Normally, they tend to be games that don't take long to play. However, they provide a challenge of some sort that you want to master. Between mastering the game and trying to get high scores, a person can sink into a game for hours without realizing it. A video like this is a bit more personalized than most, as different people find different game types addictive. League of Legends. Wild Rift has a history of sucking players in and keeping them interested in the gameplay itself. You will find yourself selecting a character and then fighting together, with a team of other players, to defeat a base full of opponent players. You will need to work together with your team, selecting character classes that go well together, and then helping each other be aware of your enemy team throughout the map, using minions to take down defenses, and working hard to beat up the base. Once you get into Wild Rift, you'll find it hard to put down. Brawl Stars is another action-based game that has you fighting against a bunch of other players. You will find yourself playing in quick action, 3 vs 3 battle royales, where you can either play with your friends or play on your own. Brawl Stars is colorful and quirkily looking, and pairing that with the quick, under 3-minute rounds, it's so easy to find yourself playing one round after another. There are different strategies that you can learn and implement in how you play, along with a bunch of game modes to explore, and if you are looking for quests to complete, there are plenty in Brawl Stars. Pokémon Go is a game around routine, which can become a big part of your everyday life. You will receive tons of bonuses from joining each day, completing a field task, catching your first Pokémon and finishing your first stop. Pokémon Go has continued to focus on being a game that gets players out and about in the real world, showcasing interesting, local walking stretches through its routes, features, and with every changing content each week in the form of spotlight hours and raid hours, there is just so much content to bring you back in. Geometry Dash has that one more round feel that a lot of classic arcade games base themselves around. You will find yourself moving forward in a simplistic, rhythm-based platformer, where you can jump and fly your way through obstacles. The gameplay itself is very easy, with one-touch gameplay, but when you die it just feels so obvious and like you need to try again to overcome that area. Minecraft is a game that I feel everyone comes back to at least once a year. There is so much to do within: crafting, surviving, building, discovering. You can spend your time creating a beautiful bedroom or making your way to the end to defeat the Ender Dragon. As Minecraft is so open world and sandbox in the way that you play, it can be played to relax or to build up towards some goals you set for yourself. It's also a very fun game to play with your kids. Coin Master is a pretty addictive game, and not just because it does have some casino-style graphics that can allow you to win coins. This game is about building up your village and attacking others. You can raid resources from other players' towns, see their layout and decide what to upgrade on your own. This attack and revenge way of playing in Coin Master keeps people coming back for more, as you don't want to have the weakest village among your friends. Ragnarok Arena is an incredibly popular strategy RPG you can play on mobile devices. You can use plenty of exciting monster cards and deploy them in thrilling battles. There are different game modes where you will have to fight with dangerous bosses, solve various mysterious puzzles, and many more. Best of all, Ragnarok Arena is free. So, do not waste any more time and explore a world full of adventures. Genshin Impact has a massive, beautiful open world that just begs to be explored. You can find yourself following a river or wandering through some caves, looking around for new things to discover. Despite the beautiful landscape, you can find yourself primarily building up a team of characters that have their abilities to beat up various monsters and enemies. Each character has its own weapons and playstyles, giving lots of options to how you may want to play, and taking on enemies while exploring is always a fun time.
Thank you for watching my killer video this far. I hope you have been enjoying what you have been watching so far. For more of my videos, remember to click that subscribe button to be notified of my videos. Let's get on with the other half of this video.
Call of Duty Mobile has one of the biggest fanbases of any shooter out there. This first-person shooter has tons of weapons, different fighting modes, and seasonal rewards to keep you coming back for more. You can also play ranked to see if you are the best of the best, gaining epic rewards for clan wars, which has you fighting with other people. With so much new content each month, there is no way you'd be sick of this shooter even if you played it every day. Free Fire is a unique battle royale that has various customization options. These sorts of options allow you to really create a character you vibe with, before taking on the massive challenge of being the last one standing. The maps that you will find yourself landing in are huge, with so much to explore and discover. There are tons of epic weapons to find, people to knock out, and attacks to master, and the whole game feels like an adrenaline rush as you hunt out other players and keep yourself alive. Hearthstone has been around for quite some time, and with that, there is a massive player base actively playing the game. In this card-based strategy game, you can pick different heroes, each with the unique ability, and then create decks of cards. On your turn, you will face off against one other player, looking to use the energy you have each turn and cards in your hand to place out minions with their own abilities or attack the other player directly. Hearthstone is a game that does take a few rounds to get into the flow, but once you are there it's got you hooked. There are tons of different people to play against, difficulties, and even ranked matches. Weekly, there is also a special challenge that will change the way you play. Cookie Run Kingdom is not only super fun to play, but the characters themselves are very cute and charming. You can find yourself collecting different cookie creatures to then use them to battle against evil forces in the Fallen Kingdom. There are little secrets to discover in CRK, as well as lots of customization features that allow you to build a kingdom that you enjoy being in charge of. You'll not forget to check on your little cookie friends. Tower of Fantasy contains a massive, beautiful world for you to explore. This open world with epic battles to captivate you is one that you might not find yourself easily putting down. Tower of Fantasy can be played online with friends, fighting together against enemies and exploring together, which makes it even more fun to play through. TOF has a bunch of unique characters and different weapons that you can mix and match to ensure you can battle the way you'd like to, and taking on aliens and monsters in this world just feels right, powerful and addictive. Besides everything else, we have to say that this is by far the most beautiful title that you will find on this list and mobile in general. The graphics is just out of this world. Clash Royale is a real-time battling card game where you can fight against other players who are as into this game as you are. There are a ton of different cards to choose from so that you can create a battle deck that matches your playstyle. You can earn more cards and even upgrade cards that you really enjoy, to ensure you have the best troops, spells and defenses. Battle in the area, selecting your moves carefully, and moving up the ranks. With a bunch of seasonal events, allowing you to unlock more stuff, it's just a game worth coming back to. Roblox isn't exactly a game, but instead is a platform, filled with hundreds of thousands of games. Within this one app, you can find titles that allow you to roleplay, fight others, collect pets, build castles, and take on epic battles. There is literally something for everyone. Roblox is very interesting in the fact that most games are live products, with all of them getting weekly updates and new content thrown into them all the time, keeping even your favorite one on the platform refreshing, while also offering more titles in the same genres that you'd enjoy.